We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Miami Marlins and the Cincinnati Reds. It's Reds baseball next on the show. Jared Eichhoff, the right-hander out of Indiana, will be doing the pitching in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1.
First pitch, 7-11.
Now here's the pitch. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Well, as we take another look at it, you can see that this thing kind of handcuffed him and he couldn't make the play. Comes off the heel of the glove, and the leadoff man is aboard.
Runner at first following the error. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, David Peralta. Here comes the first pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Roll, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that out.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. VR leads off second with nobody out. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they do come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've been giving ground in the division of late. They've won just twice in their last 7 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
Here now the 2-2.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
The 3-2 pitch. Back up the middle. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 4.
And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. D-Roll, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
Here's George Springer as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Up next from Miami, Marcell Ozuna. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
2 out, nobody on. Fly ball to straightaway left. Winker will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So 1 run here, no hits in the inning, 1 error in the inning, and no one left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Miami's out in front, 1-0. Mike Foltynewicz, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher, only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch to contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get quick outs early in counts.
Standing in, Nick Senzel. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And the pitch. And that misses 1-1. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now. And this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
In is Joey Votto now. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. The windup and the 0-1. Pitch is swung on and hit toward VR at second. On to first, and Votto's gone for out number 2.
Batting third, the left fielder, Jesse Winker.
In now for the Reds, Jesse Winker. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
A ball and a strike now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Right side and right into the shift. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Reds are down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Up high, 2-1 now.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, number 13, Max Muncy.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the big bat of Max Muncy. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. In there, strike one. Oh, 1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Fouled off. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here. Here's Howie Kendrick.
The first baseman, Howie Kendrick.
Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And Kendrick gets the hands through quickly there, but a little too quickly as this will find the seats. Foul. Again, another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Gets him looking, strike three. Miami down in order, and after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eugenio Suarez. His career line with Foltynewicz. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Starts him out with a slider too low for ball one. That evens it up 1-1.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Springer is under this one, and he's got it for out number 1.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. First delivery to him on the way. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. Springer is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Batting 6, the right fielder, Randall Grichuk.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball, that pitch is up.
2 out, nobody on.
Ball.
2-0 now.
2 balls, no strike.
And it's fouled away. The 2-1 home.
Ball, that's down.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
The 3-1. Swing and a miss as he went after the slider there, and that'll run the count full.
He was in a great hitter's count, should have been looking dead red, but instead chases after a pitch that he couldn't do anything with and would have walked him.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
The designated hitter, number 45.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Rowdy Tellez. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Swing and a soft liner toward third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
To the plate now, Tucker Barnhart. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. One and 1 to Tucker Barnhart. Here's the 1-1. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The set and the 2-1.
That's ball 3.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Fouled off. He set the payoff pitch. And another foul ball. Heading out towards shallow right. Puig on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Reds strand a couple. They still trail 1-0. That'll bring in Williams Astudillo. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Now here's the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
The 3-1 pitch. It swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Next to bat will be Yasiel Puig. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch. Line toward right center. And the Marlins had their first hit of the game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it, not coming around it, and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
Standing in now, Jonathan Villar. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul for strike 2. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Jonathan Villar. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Nope, foul ball.
And the pitch on 2-1. 2-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
George Springer the next to hit, as he'll take a look at a curveball that drops in there on the outer half. It's strike 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Marlins strand a pair, but they're up 1-0. Here's Echeverria now as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The shortstop, Danny Echeverria.
First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. And it's 1-1.
Good pitch there on 0-2. Breaking ball out of the zone away. Might set up another breaking ball to see if he'll chase this one a little bit farther off the plate.
Hit back up the middle. And this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
At the plate now, Nick Senzel, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Red center fielder in front with a 2-0 count.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
2-0 count, the pitch.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Three and one.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
The 3-1 pitch. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball four.
The first baseman, number 19.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Into the box now, Joey Votto, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey, two options if you're standing on the bump right now. Have to find a way to punch this guy's ticket or roll a double play.
None out, runners at first and second. And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1. As a look, now the pitch. And he misses 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
And that's 2 free passes in the third inning alone, so you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
So striding in, Jesse Winker, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees, 1-1.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here. but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Grounded up the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Chop now to short. Can they get 2? Over to VR. But they will not get them both as he beats out the back end and drives home the run from third.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning 2 on the high chopper. They only get 1, and that allows the runner from third to score.
Ready for another chance? Eugenio Suarez. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. Here's the 1-2. A little low. It's 2-2.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box, Mike Moustakas. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second.
Well, he's just lost complete control of the baseball in this inning. 2 walks and now a wild pitch. You know he's talking to himself in his head, and I can't imagine he's saying any real nice things either.
Second and third, 2 away. Hit to third. Reined in. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Reds will be forced to settle for just the 1. On now to the top of inning number 4. All tied at 1-1. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. So to the plate, the Marlins DH, Marcell Ozuna. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Behind 0-2 now. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Two and 2 to Marcell Ozuna. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Popped him up. Moustakas waits on it. 1 away.
Now batting.
Ready now for the Marlins, Trevor Story. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, look at Moustakas. Wow.
Big league play in the hole right there, and that's a pretty good example of why getting hits at this level is so difficult. You know he was running down the line thinking, for real? You got to be kidding me.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled away. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
And the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Fielded by Hechavarria. And a low throw to first, but Votto's able to come up with it. A fine play there to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Thank you, Heidi. Here's Randall Grichuk. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
The right fielder, Randall Grichuk.
Now the pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Ball, 1 strike.
High in the air out to center field. Springer is right there. 1 gone.
Now batting.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up Rowdy Tellez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball, that's out.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
Well hit to right, but a foul ball. And he fouls this one off. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
I got to count 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
The 2-2. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. Muncy has room in foul territory, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, catcher.
Digging in, Tucker Barnhart. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. Hit in the air to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. Fifth inning coming up, tied at 1. All ready to go in the top of the fifth. Into the box now, Howie Kendrick. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Wow, that's what a veteran hitter will do, right? Takes 2 really good pitches, both just missing the strike zone, and puts himself into a good 2-0 hitter's count.
2-1 now. Pitch on the way. Hit hard on the ground to second. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
The batter, the catcher, William Astudillo.
At the plate, Williams Astudillo, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Nope.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. And there he goes towards second. Little chopper back to the mound. And indeed, he won't look at second. He'll just flip it on over to first to take the sure out. And now is Yasiel Puig. A base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. So far on the year, Puig hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long, but he just needs a few knocks today, maybe to get the confidence going. I don't think this is the norm for this ball play.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Jonathan Villar.
Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Jonathan Villar. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on its way.
Nope, that's down.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Line to the right side. Grichuk will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Marlins leave 1. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Set now for the bottom of the 5th. Stepping into the box, Adeiny Echeverria. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Now here's the pitch. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. And this catches the outside corner, strike 1. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Springer has a read on it. 1 out.
Now batting.
Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, Nick Senzel. First pitch of the at-bat. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Peralta on the move. In there, a base hit. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple.
And that's his first triple of the season. The way he exploded out of the box, you knew he was determined to get to third, and he made it happen.
Now to the plate, Joey Votto. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team a lead.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Here's Votto down the right side, but this will find the seats, and that's a foul ball.
I'll tell you right now, he let go of that one, and he wanted to pull it back. That was a hanger, bad spot over the heart of the plate. He's lucky. He's lucky that's getting sent back to him.
And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and one out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
In now, Jesse Winker, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the 0-1. Smoke toward the hole. Throw in time, and the side is retired. One hit, one left. 5 innings complete, all tied at 1-1. Jackson Stevens takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 62, Jackson Stevens.
Digging in to try it again, David Peralta. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Peralta.
Here comes the first pitch. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Oh, and he can't come up with it. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. Has a look, now the pitch. From the belt, the pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. The 1-1 home. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Senzel is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Marcell Ozuna. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set, and the pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And a curveball's in there, so he's quickly behind 0-2.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
I think he kind of trained the hitter's eyes in that at-bat. What I mean is you'll find the first 3 pitches are all down around the knees. So as a hitter, he's probably looking down there again, and that's the perfect time to raise his sights and make a good pitch up.
Trevor Story steps in now. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in. Jam. Sandwich.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Into center field, line drive base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Max Muncy.
Next up is Max Muncy. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Marlins strand a pair. Score remains tied 1-1. So now the Reds' cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Eugenio Suarez.
First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The windup and the 0-1. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Stepping in now, Mike Moustakas. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he falls behind 0-2. And he'll just waste one there, 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Another 2-2 offering. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
To the plate now, Rendell Grichuk. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ball 2.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Peralta's under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Reds are down in order. Still tied 1 apiece. Seventh inning ready to roll. So coming to the plate, Howie Kendrick. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Hit on the ground to third. Right to him. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Up next for the Marlins.
Striding in, Williams Astudillo. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's out.
Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Senzel calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the 2nd out.
The right fielder, number 6.
Digging in, Yasiel Puig hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
Boy, there's a quality infield base hit right there. That kind of reminded me of the old Yankees shortstop Derek Jeter on that jump throw.
Hey, that's why this is the pros. Back in the day, that's a knock all day long. But up here, guys are making those plays, at least making you think about them. That's an amazing play by the shortstop to leave his feet and at least make this close.
Jonathan Villar is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first.
He's going.
Puig off for second. Pitch inside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. So they still haven't picked up an extra base hit in this one, but that stolen base at least gets him a guy in scoring position.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what the manager was thinking there, Matt. Hey, if we aren't driving the ball with any authority today, we need to make something happen in a different way. They only need a single to the outfield now to push a run across.
David Peralta would be next. Three and one. Here it is. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. The relay, and he's safe.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Roy. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
At the plate, David Peralta. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Runner in scoring position at second with two down. A count of 1-1 strike to David Peralta. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Marlins get a run on the RBI double. Get up and stretch. 2-1 now, Miami. David Robertson gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Number 30, David Robertson.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First pitch on its way, and right into the shift. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
So digging in now, Tucker Barnhart. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First offering on its way.
One ball, one strike.
And this pitch misses to the Reds catcher. Now 2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
3-1 now.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that, because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. Robertson is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And a good idea to hang close at first as he'll make it back easily. The 2-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Peralta will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Nick Senzel. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Robertson pauses. Here's the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. One and one to the Reds' leadoff man. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and oh my, hit him with the high. Gone. A 2-run shot that gives them the lead.
Best qualities of this pitcher is keeping the ball in the ballpark. He's not an easy guy to get the ball up in the air again, so he's going to have to regroup a little bit here. He's not used to giving up home runs.
Jose Arena takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
62, Jose Urania.
So up steps the former MVP Joey Votto. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. Right side. Off balance throw. Gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. But the Reds do push across a couple on this 2-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 3-2 Cincy. Matt Bowman has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. At the plate, George Springer. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
George Springer.
Here's the first pitch to him. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Ball 1. Bowman. 28 years old. He was selected in the first round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
1-2.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Ugh, was that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Count is 1-2 now. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
So now to the plate, Trevor Story. As he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Ready once again, Jesse Winker 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one.
No left fielder.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch.
That's a ball.
A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Line hard. Foul. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
At the plate now, Eugenio Suarez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Suarez, left field and carrying well. A ball that's carrying. But he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Well, this guy has proven he can make some athletic plays in the field, and he takes a decent route to the baseball here, but I'm not sure anybody is going to bring this one in. Ends up out of his reach and bangs up off the wall.
Runner at second, one away. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. The 0-2 once more.
That's a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That's in, ball 2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Puig is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Ready for another shot now. Rendell Grichuk 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. And it's fouled away. Here's the 1-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Whoa, he was swinging out of his shoes on that changeup. Must have looked real good coming in, but a different story once it got near the plate.
The 2-2.
3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. 1 left for Cincinnati, but they still lead it 3-2. Kelvin Herrera comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Kelvin Herrera.
Standing in, Max Muncy. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Number 13, Max Muncy.
Here's the first pitch to him. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Grichuk is there. One quick out to start inning number 9. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see there, he finds himself in 6th place in the category in the National League. At the plate, Howie Kendrick. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Santana will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 41, Carlos Santana.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But this is foul for the first strike. The average sits at 286 here to start play. 5 homers, 9 driven in. The 0-1.
1-1.
Wow, and he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. Santana just rakes left-handed pitching. There's no real way to dispute that. However, he's not nearly as proficient when facing pitching from the right side. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping in, Williams Austin. Brian Anderson will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Popped him up. Votto is there for it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Reds jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Jackson Stevens earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Kelvin Herrera records the save, his 9th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.